Actor and musician Gary Sinise visited Fort Meade Thursday, culminating in a performance by his Lieutenant Dan Band in the evening. Sinise is perhaps best known for his portrayal of the Army officer Lieutenant Dan in the movie Forrest Gump. Though his relationship with the military did not end on the big screen, he has made giving back to those who serve in the armed forces his personal mission.
Lieutenant Dan stuff, but Lieutenant Dan's been a great character, and he represents the men and women who sacrifice so much and are wounded in service to our country. And he was a Vietnam veteran, and I have Vietnam veterans in my family, and so the support of the military and the active advocacy for the military starts right there with the members of my family, and on both my side of the family, going back to World War I, and then my wife's side of the family, Vietnam veterans, and her sister served in the Army. My wife's sister was during the Cold War, and she married a Vietnam veteran and stayed in for 22 years. He was a combat medic in Vietnam, and then they had a son, and he's currently serving in the Army right now. So when I started taking the band with me, I asked the USO if they'd let me take musicians to play, because I was getting tired of shaking hands, and I wanted to. In the great spirit of Bob Hope and the USO, the great USO shows, I wanted to participate in that and put on a show. So the USO let me take my ragtag group of musicians with me. They didn't even ask if we could play; they just said okay. So we started that, and our first tour was over to Korea and Singapore and down to Diego Garcia, and we did that in February of 2004.
Colonel Rickard, yes, Garrison Commander for Fort Meade, and thank you for having us here tonight.
You're welcome.
You have a special guest here tonight. Can you tell me about that?
We do. We have several special guests, but the big one is Mr. Gary Sinise and the Lieutenant Dan Band, and they are providing a free concert for everyone here at Team Meade. But joining us also is the Old Guards Fife and Drum Corps, as well as a band.
Them in the background,
yes,
right?
yes, and they're great. They're awesome. If you've not seen them, you need to come out and see them, as well as a cover band, Stolen Silver, is going to be playing for us. So we're really excited. This is something Mr. Sinise said that he would do for free, and we said, wow, and he's just a great supporter. And all of this was really orchestrated by the United Services Organization, the USO. So we're very, very pleased and proud to have the Lieutenant Dan Band here tonight at Fort Meade.
And the way I've heard it, that he approached you all, it wasn't the opposite?
No, I think that he's actually got a graduation of someone in his family over the weekend in the area, and he said, hey, I'm here, what would you like to do? And we said, God, we would love to have a concert, and he said, sure. And so he's really, I think, a very sincere and supportive person, and we're really, really proud to have him here.
Colonel, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Elaine Rogers is President and CEO of USO Metro. The USO, for those that aren't familiar with it, does what?
Oh, we do so many. We are really that force behind the forces. We are the only congressionally chartered organization specifically just to meet the morale welfare needs of our military and their families. I think it's very important. USO is always trying to say to our troops and their families, we will never forget you. We want you to know we're here and we're backing you all the time. And what's really exciting for us to be on Fort Meade is it's the 100th anniversary. But many people don't realize that during World War II, when the USO was founded, we brought all of our USO shows here to Fort Meade to practice before we sent them overseas during World War II to perform.
The military life can be stressful sometimes. These long deployments, people are gone, people are serving. It's dangerous sometimes, and these can be long days. And today is a day about coming and relaxing and enjoying and letting us express our gratitude for what you do to serve our country.
I want you to have a little piece of history, and so this is a tile from our garrison headquarters back when it was built in 1930. And we've decorated it with some of the history from sales to cyberspace. You are here at the nation's platform for intelligence, information, and cyber operations. Sir, thank you so much for everything you've done.
Donna Cole, WNAB News.